Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about the offset entities command. Here is the command of offset entities, and currently it is also grayed out. And we know why it is grayed out because this command is a dependent command. That means it needs some curves to get it applied. Okay, so first of all, let's read the definition. It is going to offset one or more sketch entities by a specific distance. For example, creates a line offset from the selected line. If the original entity changes, then the offset entity also changes when we rebuild the model. So what it means, like what do you mean by offset? First of all, like suppose if I draw a line here like this, so if I want the offset, that means the movement of this line in the parallel direction, whether in the right hand side or in the left hand side. So let's start the demonstration of offset entities. Just go to sketch. Now just make some line here. I'm going to make a line here and the dimension for this is going to be 50. Now this is a line having 50 mm of length. Now just go to the offset entities and here we have several options and we are going to discuss each and every option in detail in this video. Now I'm going to click here. So this is the offset, like I can move this to right hand side or to the left hand side. Now for the left hand side we can just put a minus here, so it will come to this side. And if we do not need this, just again put the minus 20 and it will automatically shift from left hand side to the right hand side. Now there are several options like add dimensions and not to add the dimensions, reverse, select chain, bidirectional cap ends. So now let's check the very first option, which is add dimension. So I'm going to untick this and click on OK. So this is with untick option. Now I'm again going to have the offset entities, but this time I'm going to activate this. Now I will place an offset here, minus 20. Now just click on OK. Now you can see here comes a dimension. That's why we need that toggle of whether we need the dimension or not. This is the toggle we are talking about, add dimension. Like this is the dimension which has been automatically added by the software because I have activated this option. Now, as per the definition, if I make some changes in the original dimension, like this is the original line and this is the original dimension. So if I make some changes in this, automatically this will get disturbed along with this. Okay, now I'm going to have this as 30. So the both lines, this one and this one, are going to be as 30 mm. Why so? Because as per the definition of the offset entities, if I make any change to the original, then automatically offset entities are also going to get changed. Okay, if I just go to the offset entities and read the second last lines, if the original entity changes, then the offset entity also changes when we rebuild the model. Okay, so this is a very useful tool for the offset entities, and along with this, we used to have the offset in the number of bays so that whenever there is some changes to the original dimension, so the offset entities also changes their dimension as per the original entity. Now, let's check the further options. For that, I'm going to make the rectangle here. Just a non-parametric rectangle. Now just go to your offset entities and I have shown you an option of minus, like minus 20 if you want to reverse the direction. Along with that, we have a toggle here, like here. I can do reverse the direction from this also. Like if I just go to this, put the dimension as 10, and for now, I'm going to select this line. So I need the direction to be get reversed. So I have a toggle here of reverse, just reverse it. So it will come in this side, from this side to this side. Again, I'm going to untick this, so it will come there. Again, if I just click on reverse, so it will come here. So there are two methods to reverse the direction of the offset, either to have here as -10 or to reverse the direction from here. So these are two toggles which have been covered in this yet. Like add dimensions, how we can add the dimension, and later on how to reverse the direction. Along with that, now we are going to check for the select chain. So for select chain, let's check. And if you want to deselect, like if I have selected this, just again click on this and it will deselect the entity. Now let's check here. I'm going to have these option as activated and untick this option of select chain. Now if I do the click like here and reverse the direction like this, so you can see only this line has been selected from this entire combination of the curves. Okay, now if I just click on select chain, so what will happen if I click on any of the line, it will automatically select the connected lines. Okay, now let's understand this with more example. If I just go to the line like this and draw something like this. Now, if I just go to the offset entities and activate the option of select chain, you can see here, this automatically has selected the entire profile on clicking on this single line. So this is the magic we can perform using the select chain option. Now comes the next option, which is bidirectional. So there's nothing to worry about the bidirectional, as this option offers the offset in both the direction, like in the right hand side and in the left hand side. Okay, so this is the option of the bidirectional. If I just untick this option, so it will be only on either right hand side or left hand side. Now let's check what is cap ends option. I'm going to close this. For that, I will use this example. And now here, just go to the offset entities and I'm going to offset this. Now, currently it is non-bidirectional. That means only in one direction. And now I'm going to activate this option of cap ends. Cap end means it is going to apply the treatment on the ends. Like if I just activate this, so this is arc option like here. It will apply a circular arc here at the end and here at the end. Now, if I just want to change the shape of the end, I will click on lines. So whenever we click on lines, it will simply connect this like this. Okay. If I just click on OK, so here is going to be the profile. Okay, I hope the option has been clear to you. Now again, I'm going to check the same for the bidirectional. Like if I just click on this and select the entity here like this and go to arc. So now you can see here, this is the base geometry and these are the offset entities which are on the right hand side and left hand side. And there lies an arc because the option of cap ends is activated. Now just click on OK. Now, we have to check for the base geometry and for the offset geometry like here. Now, what are those options? Like if I just put a line here, somewhere here. Now just go to the offset entities and the offset is 10, okay. And it should be non-bidirectional. So I'm going to select this, deactivate the option of cap ends because this is the demonstration regarding the base geometry and offset geometry. So it is asking the user once the command gets applied, you need the construction geometry to be applied on the base geometry or on the offset geometry. Like if I just click on base geometry, which is this one, so after applying this command, it will get converted to the construction geometry like this. Okay, just press Ctrl Z for undo. Now again, I am going to apply the offset entities and click on this. And now I need the offset geometry instead of base geometry to be get converted to the construction geometry. Now click on OK. So see, this is the offset entity. Now it has been converted to the construction geometry. Now let's go to the offset entities and check all these toggles have been covered in this video. Like we have covered about the add dimension. This is the add dimension. What is the reverse? How to reverse it? Like from left hand side to the right hand side. Select chain. Like if I want to have the connected lines to be get selected all in one. Like if I just click here, so it will automatically select and the entire chain. What is bidirectional? Bidirectional is this, like in the left hand side, in the right hand side of the base geometry, in the both direction, the offset entity is going to get performed. Now, what is cap ends? Like here we have the arc and here we have the line. These are cap ends, and at last we have checked for the construction geometry. Like this is the base geometry. If I want to change to construction geometry, then I will activate the base geometry. Otherwise, I will activate offset geometry for the offset entities. And if we do not need these options to be get activated or these both lines needs to be non-construction, then untick both the option. So this is how we can apply the offset entities with all the options provided in the offset entities. I hope you have learned a lot about the offset entities from this video. Please do like and share this video and do not forget to subscribe my channel.